In today's episode, we are starting with a story. This is basically about from Osho's book. We are starting with a story and we will see the explanation later. And today's topic is about the experts, asking the experts and what it has to do with the life. Because we go to experts for everything. When we have disease or we fall sick, then we go to an expert. So if your requirement is technical, your vehicle is on repair or something, then you go to an expert. So expert's opinion counts. That could be true in certain ways, like it is a must. Experts have the knowledge. They narrow down into a very narrow field, small field, and then they develop their expertise. That is required when you have something technical. But for life, is it to be a problem to be solved by an expert? No, it is not. Let us see that. Let us have that understanding, and let us start with this story. This is a fun story, and later on you will see the explanations. The story is that a man was sick, so he was not responding to the treatment, and the experts declared him dead. So his burial was being prepared, and they were in the cemetery. He saw that this man suddenly woke up. He saw everything going around. He was ready to be buried. He was lying in the coffin. The lid was closed. So he opened the lid before it was being nailed. And he saw around the people preparing for his burial. He sat up. People were shocked. He was also shocked at the scene surrounding him. And he told he is alive. He has just fainted. So the people said, no, you are declared dead by the competent experts. You are dead. Then he appealed to a person nearby. No, I am alive. So please tell these people that I am alive. And the person asked the people who have gathered, what are you telling? This guy is telling he is alive and you guys are telling he is dead. And all the people there told, no, we have referred to an expert. He declared him dead. So now we think he is dead. He cannot be alive. So the neutral person who was supposed to judge, he said, you are one person against many. And they are all telling you are dead. And only you are telling you are alive. And they have got with them the certificate from the expert telling you are dead. So you have to be buried. It is question of majority and plus expert opinion. You have nothing on your side. So he was buried. So that is the story. And we will see what is the understanding. What is the understanding? Experts have mistaken existence for a problem. It is not. They have mistaken our existence, our life for a problem. It is not. It is not there to be solved. It is there to be lived. If it was a problem, it could have been solved long ago. It is not a problem at all. It has to be lived. Life is not separate from you to be tackled as a problem. It is you who is going to solve whom. Existence is not a problem to be solved. It is a mystery to be lived. And you should be perfectly aware that the difference is between a mystery and a problem. What is the difference between a mystery and a problem? The problem is something created by the mind. A mystery is something which is there, not created by mind. The problem has an ugliness in it, like this is. A mystery is beautiful with the problem. With the problem, immediately a fight arises. You have to solve it. Something is wrong. You have to put it right. something is missing. You have to supply the missing link. With a mystery, there is no question like that. The moon arises in the night. It is not a problem. It is a mystery. You have to live with it. You have to dance with it. You have to sing with it, or you can be silent with it. Something mysterious surrounds you. The philosopher has completely forgotten the language of mystery. Mystery is natural. Problems are man-created. If man is not on earth, the mystery will be there. But there will be no problems. Crows will caw and they will not ask why. Cuckoos will go on singing and nobody will ask why. Trees will flower as they have been flowering always. Nobody will sit underneath and philosophize. Life does not bother about philosophization. It is a foolish effort, but every ego-fulfilling it is very ego-fulfilling because you create the problem, then you try to find the solution, then more problems are created. You start feeling that you are doing something great. You are not doing anything. Nothing is there. Just hot air, bubble of hot air in the mind that you call thoughts, ripples, confusion, chaos. The philosopher misses life completely. He bypasses life, completely unaware that there was something to be lived, loved, that there was something to be merged with, that there was something to float with, that there was something to dance with and become one with. The philosopher is a closed mind, completely life-proof. Life does not penetrate him, and these philosophers become great experts about life because they can talk. They are articulate people. They can create problems where none exists, and then they go on supplying answers for them. They are self-sufficient. They don't need anybody. They create the problems and then they create the solution. And then they create more questions and they go on and on. They create an illusion around them that they know. You love a woman, a beautiful person, but you don't go to a surgeon to ask whether this body is beautiful or not. The surgeon, of course, knows many bodies, deeper than anybody else. He has been dissecting. He has cut thousands of bodies. But don't go to a surgeon because a dissected body is no longer alive. The beauty belongs to life. Analyzed, a thing becomes dead. Life exists as a whole. You cannot dissect it. If you want to know it and beauty and grace of it, you have to watch it while it is alive. You have to love it as it is alive. If you try to cut it and find the innermost parts and how they function and what is happening inside, you may come to know that the mechanism of the body, but you have missed the soul. The soul lives in unity. The unity is the soul. So this is by Osho in a book called Just Like That. So please understand this. So there is no use in our life for experts. It is about love. It is about compassion. It is about your understanding. It is not a problem to be solved. It is not something to be dissected and cut open and analyzed. So live the life as you see it. Find out the real meaning. Have an understanding. Stay with me for further episodes. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.